It's breakfast time. We're gonna make some focaccia breakfast. It's happening. So I've had dough sitting upstairs overnight, and I just woke up. Hence the hair. Look at that. She fluffy. And we got a pan. And you stink. Okay, not really stink, but she smells like Robert. Oh, by the way, I got rid of Bertha. Bertha failed. She was a failure. But Robert is still good. Anyways, I got butter on a paper towel and I'm gonna butter this pan. Get those corners really well. This is a new pan too. You guys like it? That's enough butter. Okay, we're also gonna take oil because I guess this shit sticks to things. So we're gonna pour it in. I'm not really for sure how much. I would tell you guys a recipe to go follow, but I don't have one. I'm going off like 10 videos. She old. Okay, we're gonna take my really fluffy bread, dough, whatever you want to call it. I don't have a nice flat spatula thing. I'm still trying to find one. If y'all know where to go get one. I'm too impatient to order off the Amazon. Look at that, look at that. Hold on, I have to show you guys this plump. Oh, yeah. Get in there. Okay, so Robert's in there, but as you can see, there's holes on the side. So Robert has to still sit here for like 10 hours. No, I'm kidding. For like 2 hours. So that gives us plenty of time to make our breakfast food. So we're gonna put Robert off to the side. Now we're gonna make some bacon, some sausage. We're gonna put some eggs and cheese and hash browns in this. So let's go make that. Okay, so I have some Jimmy Dean maple sausage. Normally I go with the regular, but it's breakfast food. You gotta have some kind of maple something. And we got us some thick cut bacon. We're gonna be cooking that up. So I'm not using the whole thing of sausage. We're gonna use half of it. My hands are clean. It's okay. Smush up your sausage real good. You know, I have all these fancy utensils, but yet I choose to use the one that is all burnt. It's old. Make sure your sausage is cooked fully. We're going to put cooked sausage on a paper plate because I don't want any more dishes than what I already have. Now we're to the bacon. Cut bacon in half. You don't really have to do this, but I don't like the big old long strips. Take paper off bacon. Turn pan on so bacon can splash at you. Plop in there. Do this faster, Megan, because it will attack you. Bacon is oh so good, but also evil at the same time. You're tearing the bacon. See, this is why the bacon attacks me, is because I put my fingers in it. That's what she said. So you don't want your bacon burnt, but you don't want it flimsy. It's gotta be semi-crispy. My husband calls crispy bacon forbidden bacon. Actually, he has another name for it, but I'm not gonna say what it is. He likes his bacon chewy. We are not going for that consistency. Because bacon shrinks, I have enough room to add more bacon. Ow! This is the consistency of the bacon that you want. And if you love your dear husband, you take one piece and you don't cook it all the way and you feed it to him. It's called bacon tax. You want bacon? No, you're not supposed to give it to the dog. You're supposed to eat it. It's called husband bacon tax.
And this is called the dog tax.
Whatever. Okay, obviously cooking bacon and sausage will not take 2 hours, but it also needs to cool, and this juicy bacon grease that you got in your pan, that needs to cool because you're gonna need it later, okay? So go sit down for a minute and let your shit cool down. Drink your coffee. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours. Yes, I'm still in my PJs. It's not that serious. All right, so now we are going to assemble said breakfast. We're gonna take some of this bacon grease and we're gonna pour it on top. That's an awful lot of bacon grease, but it's okay. And then we're gonna take our sausage and we're gonna sprinkle it. It's really greasy. I really hope this is gonna turn out good. My husband's mad because I've been keeping the bacon away from him.
I can't eat no bacon.
We are gonna use all the bacon because it's a sin not to use all the bacon. And because I've kept my husband away from it. So now we got our bacon and our sausage in there. We are now going to do what I've been waiting for this whole time. Dimple the dough. So we're going to put our fingers in it and dimple it. Push some of that sausage in there. Push all your dough to the corners. Make it dimply. I just can't stop. It's dimpled. I also preheated my oven at 425 because I've watched a couple videos and they said 425. Now I'm gonna take some foil and I'm gonna make a ball. Okay, not that kind of ball. Whatever. I'm gonna make a ball. This is optional, but this is for your eggs, and you kind of stick it in there. So I got 5 foils in there. Now we're gonna take some hash browns. These are not frozen. They've been sitting in my fridge, so they're kind of soft. And we're gonna stick the hash browns in there. Does it matter how many hash browns you have? No, it doesn't. Oh, fuck. I said it wrong.
You didn't say hash browns, you said those are tater tots.
Miniature hash browns.
Yeah.
Most people call them tater tots. Will you stop critiquing me?
But in a video like this, she makes them into wells.
You know what? Go away. Tater tots, not miniature hash browns. The same difference. It's a potato. Potato. Anyways, we're gonna stick this into the oven and we're gonna let it cook for like, I don't know, 15 minutes. No! My freak out moment, I just cooked my dehydrated sourdough starter that I've been telling my husband not to cook on accident, and I was the one that did it. It's okay. I can make more. It's okay. It's okay. She is cooked for 15 minutes. We are going to take our little whales out. Doesn't really look welly, but we're going to go with it. Need our fancy-mancy eggs. We're going to drop egg in whole. I'll clean it later. We have our eggs. Now we need cheese. We're going to sprinkle some salt. Put a white pepper. Because my husband just informed me that we're out of pepper. And we're going to stick it back in the oven for the eggs to cook and the cheese to melt. Not really for sure how long, but long enough. Now this part is optional. I want some gravy on my breakfast focaccia, so we're gonna make me some gravy. I got it asked for 1.5 cups-ish of water to boil. We put a 1/2 cup water in another bowl. We pour said gravy packet into cup. I'm making a fat mess. Okay, water is boiling. We pour mixed gravy into boiling water. Gravy's done. Set gravy on side. You're gonna need it later. Okay, so this is the true moment of truth. She's been in the oven for additional 15 minutes. Sizzling and bubbling. Now you're supposed to let this cool down, but my husband and I are impatient and we're hungry because it is now 1:30, around 12:30, almost 1, and we're starving. So we're gonna cut into this. My handy dandy spatula. Yes, I cleaned it. I got all the raw shit off of it. Look at that. Yummy. We're gonna take the gravy that we made and we're gonna pour it on top. The moment of truth. Taste my cooking. Is it yummy? Is it worth the wait? Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Breakfast. Fajada.